set for
Leading off
baseball
tonight
here
for
this
the
evening.
Yankees, the left fielder, Christian Yelich.
Now here's the pitch. Underway in Oakland as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
A ball and a strike. Very mild temperatures as we begin tonight. 58 degrees here at first pitch. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Nice adjustment by the batter right there. You cannot fault the pitcher for going to that well again. First one he swings and misses through, and this one the batter's able to execute and drive it for a base hit.
In now, Mike Trout, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The bag, and he'll dive back in. First offering on its way. This is foul right side. Yelich aboard here at first with nobody out. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first, and the runner back safely. Runner, runner. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Pitch misses low. The throw down, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game, and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
In the dirt here. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Went to the slider to try and get him to chase, but it's full now. 3-2.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first, but not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Bellinger's under it. And that's the first out of the inning. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
You know, I think everyone should keep an eye on Christian Yelich. He hit over 320 last year, and that will get any pitcher's attention. They knew it when he was coming up, and they knew it when he was on the on-deck circle. Really impressive hitter.
comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that misses for ball one. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
Judge, who fittingly gets the nickname All Rise. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
The 1-1 home is a slider that misses below the zone. Three and one now.
We're seeing a good AB here from the three-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
And now he'll bluff a move back to second base just to make sure the runner wasn't getting any ideas out there. The 3-1. A bullet to first base. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settled with just the one out.
The designated hitter, Bryce Harper.
Now batting, Bryce Harper. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with two away. First pitch coming. Here it is. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
One and one.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
The set and the 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball two. Two and one. Here it is. Fastball is looked at for strike two. And this one's in the dirt. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Two outs here with a runner at third. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
And there's ball four as this one gets away a bit.
Well, when you go with the slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Into the box now, Nolan Arenado. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. Arenado is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
The 2-0 pitch. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
The 3-1 pitch. Now here's the check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Here's the first pitch to him. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Ready with the 0-1. Strike 2.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
The 0-2. And it's fouled away. Up to an even 30 pitches here in the first inning. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Justin Verlander, a Virginia-born right-hander, gets the ball to start this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're taking a look at one of the top pitchers in the game. This guy has over 200 career victories, and he'd like to add another one to this list. This guy's been a really good pitcher for a long time, and right now he's showing no signs of slowing down. It'll be interesting to watch him work in this one here.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And that's in there for a strike. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, you'll have to be really impressed with what J.D. Martinez does for this offense. He hit over 330 last year. That basically means every third at bat he's getting a hit. Pitchers fear him because he can flat out rake.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. His line against Justin Verlander, he has a 3-for-12 line. He also has 1 home run. Blackman behind, no balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down and away.
Swung on but fouled off to the left. 1 out, nobody on. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1.
You want to talk about setting the tone and getting your teammates relaxed? That's exactly what this pitcher did, coming in and punching tickets. First 2 batters of the game.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Hey, this guy's dialed in right now. 2 strikeouts and still working ahead. This is going to be a tough test for the offense.
Fastball just inside. Verlander sets his sights. They'll try to put him away here on 2-2. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. An inning in the books. No score on MLB Network. Here's Joey Gallo now. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The first baseman, Joey Gallo.
And now it appears the outfield will shift and assume a more straight up alignment. First pitch on its way. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. The 1-1 home. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. The 1-2. Freeman trying to get there. Now another 1-2. Another one sent foul. Another 1-2 delivery.
Nope.
Now a breaking ball, but it's low.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those. How could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Fouled off. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
All right, guys, here's how the Oakland A's are lining up defensively. And let's shine the light on shortstop Manny Machado. That's right, shortstop. He can play third. He can play short. It doesn't matter. He's one of the best defenders in the game.
So the base is empty here with one away. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher, Gary Sanchez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that'll find its way into right field for a one-out single.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8-9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you could swing the bat.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Felipe Vasquez is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway. Cano waits on the first pitch. This is on the ground over to first. To second for one on the first, and how about that for an entrance? One pitch, 2 outs, and the inning is over. One hit in the inning, but no one left. On now to the bottom of the second. Striding in, Freddie Freeman. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning.
Freddie Freeman.
First pitch coming. Here it is. In there, and it's 0-1.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
The windup and the 0-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
The 1-2. Fouled away. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. And we'll see if he can at least put the ball in play, something the first 4 men have been unable to do. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Here's Manny Machado now. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Here's the first pitch to him. Called strike at the letters. 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike now to Machado. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. A's are gone in order. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as the left-handed hitting Christian Yelich settles in to start out the inning. First delivery to him on the way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. The 1-0. Altuve at second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
The center fielder, number 27.
1 out here in the Yankees' 3rd inning, and standing in the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Edwin Diaz is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Edwin Diaz.
Here comes the first pitch. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. A 1 pitch on its way, and a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
Popped him up. Votto in foul ground, and that's the second out of the inning. Riding in once again, Aaron Judge hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike 1.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
The 0-1 pitch. Skied into very shallow right. Blackman is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Home half of the third coming up. No score. In is Joey Votto now. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First pitch on its way from Verlander. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
No strike.
Two and 1 to the A's first baseman. Down the left field line and deep, and no one will track it down. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
First offering on its way. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-1. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it. 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and in steps the catcher, JT Realmuto. Verlander's ready. First pitch on its way. And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate. 0-1. A's still looking for that elusive first hit of the ball game. Ball one. One ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher.
I got the count 1 and 2.
Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Digging in to try it again, Ronald Acuna. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, 0-1.
0-1.
Real Muto, the runner at first with 2 gone. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
Here's Verlander now on 0-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. The A's strand 1. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Bryce Harper, reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Harper, a former member of the Washington Nationals. He signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
Now batting, shortstop.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nolan Arenado. First pitch on its way. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Bellinger sprinting after it. And they can't run it down. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. The 2-2. This is line to left. Bellinger is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Into the box, Josh Donaldson, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Comes set, and the 0-1 is taken below the zone for a ball. Donaldson, commonly known as the bringer of rain around the game. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
1-2 now. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. Now Donaldson with a drive. That's well hit to deep left field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
Well, it's not too surprising to see him go bridge here. 2 outs, bases empty. That's when you see a guy change their approach, and they just swing for the fences, trying to make the inning after all, and that's exactly what he did right here.
Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. Head-to-head against Edwin Diaz. Just a 1 for 9. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back-to-back. I don't think there'll be a third.
Now another one hit deep to left. Bellinger has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. The Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 1-0 New York. Stepping up now, Charlie Blackmon looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
Cano fields it cleanly. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close.
Now batting.
And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was. They're looking at the replay in order to make a decision on challenging the out call on the field.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang plays. And looking at it right here again, I still don't know if I can tell for sure. Going to be interesting to see what they decide to do here.
Here's J.D. Martinez. As Verlander jumps ahead of him here with strike one. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
A little low. It's 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last two were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now, 3-2.
Not what you want to do on the mound, go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
No runs, no hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Freddie Freeman is in for the second time here as he looks at a ball high, 1-0. Drilled right back up the middle. And there's the first hit of the game for the A's.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back where it came from.
Stepping in now, Cody Bellinger. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
And it's fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Line towards center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Oakland. They still trail 1-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Gary Sanchez. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Here comes the first pitch. Line, but speared on a hop. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The batter, number 24.
Standing in, Robinson Cano. Cano waits on the first pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. One run on 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Hit hard on the ground to short. Machado is there. Throw to first, and Cano's a ground out victim. 2 gone.
The left fielder, number 22.
So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Christian Yelich. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Here's the 1-1. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. But he'll get there as he flags it down just shy of the wall. And with that, the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. But they hold a 1-0 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Into the box, Manny Machado. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Big curveball swung on and missed. 0-1. Hit high and deep to right center. Judge is there and he makes the catch for the out. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Digging in, Joey Votto. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way from Verlander. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball one. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
No strike.
Bases are empty, one man out. Three and 0 now. Jose Altuve is on deck.
Hey.
3-1. Popped him up. Sanchez shading to his right, makes the play, and there are two gone now. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the fifth, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. So bases are empty here with two gone, and striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Bases are empty here with two men out. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a two-out base runner.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
At the plate, JT Realmuto. He drew a walk his first time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Altuve is off at first with two away. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
2 balls and a strike now. Verlander pauses. Here's the 2-1. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Trout has a read on it. And that ends the inning. The A's strand one. They're down 1-0. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, head-to-head against Edwin Diaz. He comes in hitting right at a 300 clip. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Raisel Iglesias takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 26, Raisel Iglesias.
Here comes the first pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. The 1-0. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. but a foul ball, 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Now the 2-1 pitch is taken, ball 3.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
The 3-1. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. He's set, and the pitch drilled down the line, but this is foul for the first strike. Here's a look over to first, and a dive, but he's back in. A runner at first with no outs here. And again a throw, and he'll dive back in safely. The 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now a drive by Judge, deep left field. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. I'm sure you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. And 1 the count to Bryce Harper. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. Right side hit hard. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play. Here's Nolan Arenado. His lifetime numbers against Iglesias. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
You could tell he's starting to get frustrated out there. He's not usually used to getting knocked around the yard a little bit, and you can tell he's starting to feel for it.
A ball and a strike.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
3-1 to him now. The 3-1. Swung on and missed. A full count now. Payoff pitch on its way. Is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
From the belt, kicks and deals. In there, now the throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know he's throwing you tough pitches. He does not want to miss over the heart of the plate. That's when you step out, regroup, maybe sit over the heart of the plate, knowing that he's trying to execute so well, he might miss right down the middle.
The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
And this one gets away. And the recovery's not going to be in time at third, and that should be ruled a wild pitch.
Well, he has nobody to blame but himself. With one out, a runner on third can come home to score all sorts of ways. That's why, as a pitcher, you have to execute pitches even better when there are runners on base.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
A line shot to third base.
Now batting, the first baseman, Joey Gallo.
Digging in, Joey Gallo. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Harper at third with 2 away. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. A ball and 2 strikes now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Fouled off. Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo. A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over. So the Oakland lineup turns over, and to the plate, Ronald Acuna will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
So 1 gone for the A's in their half of the 6th. And into bat next, the big-time RBI man, Charlie Blackmon. First pitch on its way. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Ball 3. 3-2 now. J.D. Martinez will be next. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. He loses him on ball 4.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch. Might have been just out of the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch, so sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
Standing in now, J.D. Martinez.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
0 for 2 for him to this point. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Here's Verlander now on 0-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my man on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
Smoke toward the hole. And Freeman's aboard. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batter.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
In now, Cody Bellinger. And he fouls this one off. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
The 1-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Popped him up. Cano waits on it. And that retires the side. A's strand a couple. Digging in once again, Gary Sanchez. He'll start the 7th in what's been a fast-moving pitcher's duel to date. Dylan Betances is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 68.
First delivery to him on the way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Two and 0. Two balls and a strike.
2-1.
Now the 2-1 is looked at for ball 3.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. Previous history against Dylan Betances. He's 3 for 9. Cano waits on the first pitch. Fastball there to start him out. This is bounced foul for the first strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And this one gets away.
And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
I think this all stems from the fact that they're trying to make sure the guy at the plate doesn't hurt them at all. And with that base open at first, they might opt to just put him on.
Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. In the dirt here. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now. Sanchez stands at second with no outs. Full count now. Now the payoff pitch home, and it's fouled away. A swing and a liner to left center field, and that's going to drop in for a base hit. Now a long throw home. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4, and you know that save situation's gone out the window, don't tell me that didn't hurt you.
Oh, it does hurt you. Oh, it does, because, Bureau, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
The 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0. Trouble waiting next as you see Mike Trout in the on-deck circle. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field, a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's 1st and 3rd now with nobody out. Settling in now, Mike Trout. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Here comes the first pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Set to deliver the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. Now a bluff here as he steps off to look him back at first. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout, or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Now the 2-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think
in the dirt and blocked behind the plate. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. Ready now with the payoff pitch, and this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. And another foul ball. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. The next 3-2. There's ball 4. Aaron Judge will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Roberto Ozuna is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases loaded, nobody out. From the stretch. Low with the slurve there, 1-0.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate. and drive some runs in.
The 1-0 delivery. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Drilled on the ground is short. One there. But one's all they get as the run scores. One gone here in the Yankee seventh, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there at the letters 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way, and the Bombers have it going here as this is also good for extra bases, and they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score, and he'll pull into second with one away.
The shortstop.
Now at the plate, Nolan Arenado. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
And you know, there's just so few places in the strike zone where you can keep this guy from hitting the ball hard. That really is not that bad of a pitch. Just a little bit down and away, but he's all over it, and he cashes in a run on the double.
At the plate, Josh Donaldson. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Acuna giving chase. He gets there to make the play, and that. So coming to the plate, Manny Machado. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And it's 1-1. Now Manny turns on one and sends it to deep left. And gone. An absolute bomb. It's a solo home run off the bat of Manny Machado. And they're on the board at 6-1.
Well, they're not there yet, but a solo homer to lead off the inning will do wonders for any team's confidence. We'll see if the next few batters can continue the comeback effort here. Just need to string some good at-bats together now.
Into the box now, Joey Votto. Line drive base hit. He'll get it into second. The tag, and he is out at second.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. First offering on its way. Fastball just inside.
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high. So this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
Two-0 now.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Now the 2-0 home. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, Matt. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Paul Goldschmidt will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning.
Paul Goldschmidt.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well with his first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
Verlander still with one earned run on his line through 6 1/3. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Ready now, Ronald Acuna, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First pitch on its way from Verlander. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. Heading out toward shallow right. Judge is under it. And that's the 3rd out. Start of the 8th on its way. But first, Heidi Watney standing by with this report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with the Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they've done a nice job of keeping their swings inside the strike zone and not chasing after pitches they can't do much with. The numbers say their chase rate in this game is under 25%. And with a bunch of runs on the board right now, that could be a big reason why.
Thank you, Heidi. First pitch coming. Here it is. This ball will be chopped foul. Hit in the air out to center field. Acuna's there for it. He's got it one away. Now with the plate, Gary Sanchez. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he takes ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. In the air now out to right field. After it is Blackmon. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out.
The batter,
Here's Robbie Cano now. His career history with Roberto Osuna. He's 0 for 4. He's set. Here it comes. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
Now a ball lined to the left side. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. Three-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1. So now we've got a battle on our hands.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Striding into the box, Christian Yelich. He singled his last time up. In there, a base hit. And this one will bounce into the wall. And the runner will score from first. And he will score on the inside the park home run, and that was a gift right there.
The fan